So fumonisin is a toxin produced by a couple of species of fusarium fungi, and they ultimately get into the seed and start growing, and they produce the toxin in that.
Starting about several weeks ago, we started picking up some ear rots, which isn't uncommon for this area. I feel like the wet conditions that we saw through much of August really helped set up the stage for what we're seeing now with regard to the accumulation of the mycotoxins. I do feel like where we have fields with better histories of corn, more corn on corn type rotations, there's probably an elevated risk of fumonisin. But we've also got examples of fields where fumonisins were bad last year and not really that much of a problem this year. So, a lot of things we don't know about fumonisin and have to start looking into moving forward.
So in looking around in the fields, we were looking for fusarium ear rot. It causes a whitish coloration, dull white coloration of the ear. And that can be a smoking gun for fumonisin contamination. Now the only way to know that for sure is that you have to test the grain chemically to see if fumonisin is there. But this sort of appearance is typical for the fusarium species. But just because you have fusarium in there does not mean that you have fumonisin. And by looking at it, there's no way of knowing how much fumonisin is in that. It's just, okay, this is an indication that you would need to do some testing. So this problem is, in this area of the state, very weather driven, and there's not a lot they can do, but one of the things we have seen is that sometimes some of the hybrids can have problems. Some of the high performing hybrids might be more prone to growth cracks as they're growing in the field, and these growth cracks are entry points for the fungus to get in there. And we have seen a higher association of fumonisin problems with corn that has that kind of trait. So it goes back to hybrid selection. Whether or not the growers need to have lower yielding hybrids to deal with this, I can't really say, but that's one of the traits that they should be looking for. They probably should also manage or spread their risk around by planting different hybrids. Because I am seeing some differences in at least the appearance of the ear rot with those hybrids.
Moving forward, I think just a better understanding of what fumonisin is, how they occur. It's difficult, it's challenging, and really at the hands of Mother Nature, I feel. All the information we can get on variety performance or hybrid performance is going to be helpful. But then also just understanding what to look for and be actively scouting fields as we start getting into times of the year when the crop is susceptible.